Good. Well, good morning, everybody, for all that are on here this morning. So today we are going to do Title Talk Jeopardy. So there is going to be 5 different categories. I'll share my screen so you can see it. It's going to be title and closing terms, surveys, title vesting, title commitments, and fun real estate facts. So we're just doing something a bit different today than our normal listening training. The purpose of this training is for you guys to engage as well. So please make sure that you are at a spot where you're not driving. You guys can comment into the Zoom so that way you can win the prizes. I have prizes behind me. We're going to have 20 small prizes and then 5 big prizes. So please engage. So it's going to be a little bit different since we're doing it on Zoom, and I know you guys can see me, but I can't see you guys. So let me just explain how we're going to do this. So I'm going to share my screen. If Craig gets on, I was gonna have him pick the category and the number, so the 100, 2, 3, 4, 500. And then you guys would put your answers in the chat. But the first person to answer the question is not necessarily the person who's going to win the prize. So I would, at that point, we'd have a random number picked, 1 through 10. And if number 4 is picked and the fourth person got that question right in the chat, they're the winner. We don't want the same people winning. If you win once, you can't win again. We want to make sure it is fair. But I am very excited and let's test your knowledge. So let me share my screen.
You good? Oh, there you go. There it goes.
Perfect. All right. So if we want to get started, Jimmy, since Craig's not on, do you want to pick our first category and number?
I think we should start with fun real estate facts, and I get to pick the number, right? For
Yep.
300.
300.
Yes.
All right. So true or false, staging a home can help it sell faster and for more money. And then I forgot to mention for the big gifts, there will be, they're called big commission questions.
Sorry.
So if you see at the top of the question, big commission question, that means it's going to be for a big prize. I love that you guys are like ready to go this morning. All right. All right, this number was number 5. So the 5th person that got it right, and Lisa, will you watch my chat for me? All right. So the answer is true. Stage homes often sell quicker and may receive higher offers because the buyers can visualize the space better. Who was number 5 on true?
Lauren.
Fleshman?
Yep.
All right, Lauren, you're the first winner. This was an easy one. I mean, I think that was pretty easy, at least. All right. How do there we go. All right. And then do you want to pick another one, Jimmy?
All right. Let's go title and closing terms for 100. One hundo.
Big commission question. So the winner of this one is going to be one of the big prizes. What is a title in real estate? And we'll give you guys a minute to answer answer the chat.
Cricket.
Is it?
Proof of ownership. Ownership. That's for ownership. Right to sell. Ownership.
This
All
is
right,
a big commission question. What?
let's see. I think we're going to go with number 1 on this one. So let's see what the answer is. A title is a legal right to own, use, and sell a property. So the ownership, if you wrote ownership, you would have been right. All right. Herlon, you won one of the big commission gifts. So how I'm going to do that, so they are behind me. They're the bigger ones. I will send you a text message. I will get with you after the training, and you are going to be able to pick out of the 5 big gifts because you were first. And then we will deliver it to you as well.
Congratulations.
Yay. Okay. Big.
She said double wow.
I wish I could see y'all's reaction. It would be a lot better if I could see your faces and do this in person. All right. All right, next question.
Let's go title and closing terms for 200.
All right. What is an earnest money in a real estate transaction? All right, and this one is going to be number 8. All right, the answer is an earnest money is a deposit made by a buyer to show they're serious about purchasing the property. So if you said deposit, Jamie Wilbur, you were number 8, so you won that one. Woohoo! I just love how engaging you guys are in this call already.
The
Keep
most
it short
engagement
and
we've
sweet.
had in a while online. This is great. We need to start giving away more stuff.
Yeah, we do. This is nice. All right. I added Craig as a panelist, I think. He was raising
Yeah,
his
I'm
hand.
gonna try again.
Okay. And then,
All right, next up, let's go title vesting for 500.
all right.
Yeah, I'm that guy. Sorry, if I played Jeopardy, I would never really go down the list. I'd go big.
Go big or go home. All right. How might vesting affect estate planning or taxation? I love how you guys are just trying to type so quick. You're just one wording it. You're like, this is it. Mm-hmm. Diane's typing so quickly, she's even misspelling it. Diane, you need to get autocorrect on your phone this morning. I'm just kidding. How assets go for protection. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and do it. You guys look a little iffy on this one. You're not as confident as you were for the earnest money. We're gonna go for number 2 on this one, and the answer was different vesting types can impact how the property is transferred at death, who inherits it, how it's taxed. So it is for protection because it's going, well, especially in cases involving probate, setup, and basis or community property laws. I will go ahead and take protection. We talk about this a lot. Yes. We talk about this a lot in our trainings. And I know Craig always brings his questions when it comes to this, having an LLC or a trust, ladybird deeds. So this is a really important question. And the littlest type of vesting can completely change the way it goes down into the chain. If you have a quit claim deed and it has remainder interests, you're covered. If you don't and it's in tenants in common, then it goes down to the heirs. So it's a really important question because it's really detail oriented. But it is for your protection, but it's also for your property's protection because if anything happens, you could be dead, right? So it's not really for you and your protection, it's more for your property and for your heirs and the people around you. But went into that answer a little bit more than I probably needed to. But Diane, you are the winner on that one. Yay! Spelling does not count. That's how you won. All right. Okay. Jim, you want to pick another one? Or Chris? I see Chris is a panelist now too.
Yeah, let's go title commitments 100.
All right.
Why
What
don't you
is
tell me
the
where the big one is first, so I can pick that. You know, like we're.
There is one in each category.
Oh, okay. Go. Let's
Alright.
go.
What is a title commitment? Who listens when we're talking and doing these trainings? Are you showing up and you soaking in the information, or are you just showing up? Give you guys a couple more minutes. All right. We're going to go with number 4 on this one. And it is a title commitment is a document issued by a title company that outlines the terms and conditions under it will issue a title insurance policy. So, who said title insurance policy? Was number 4 right on that one?
Issue a time policy, no.
No? Okay. So let's see.
So the next one would be Natasha. She said outlines the term and conditions of the title insurance policy.
Natasha?
Yeah.
All right, Natasha, you won that one, but you only have a first name in the chat. So if you could put your first and last name with your,
Vicky said the e-document of the title policy. Are you gonna take that?
that would be the first one before Natasha.
Yeah.
Yeah,
You
yeah.
wanna take that?
We'll
Okay.
take that one. Sorry, Natasha. Vicky actually is right above you with the endorsement of the title policy. Is this Vicky Beggins? We need Jeopardy music. We really do. We need some type of Vicky Olsen. All right. We need some type of get her damn music going. All right, Vicky, I got you down. Congratulations. All right, let's see. All right, what's our next one?
We are gonna go. Let's go. Real estate fun facts for 100.
Okay. Let me just grab it. What is the most common room buyers focus on when touring a home? You guys are quick with this category. All right, we're gonna go with number 3 on this one, and the answer is kitchen. Nancy Conley. All right, Nancy, great job. All right, the kitchen, it's often considered the heart of the home and a major selling point. I was not surprised when I saw this answer. That's definitely what made it or break it when I bought my house. I love to cook. But very interesting as well. All right, you are very welcome, Nancy. All right, let's go to the next one. Michael.
All right, next up, let's go to title. No, let's go surveys. 300.
Oh, all right, let's do it. What is an encroachment in a property survey? All right. We're going to go with number 2. An encroachment is when a structure like a fence or a shed crosses into a neighboring property or easement area. Sarah Myers, something on your property. You got it. All right, guys. You are very welcome. I can hear the enthusiasm in your chat.
Hopefully nobody's driving. And
I know that's what I was going like, please don't do this when you're in the car.
all right, let's go surveys for 200.
Why might a buyer want a new survey before closing? You guys are showing up. I love it. All right, I'm gonna give you guys just a few more minutes. All right, I'm gonna go with number 6.
Jennifer Birdsong said, in case something was built or added on the property.
All right, so to confirm property boundaries, detect encroachments, and ensure the legal description matches the actual property. What was her answer again, Lisa?
In case something was built or added to the property.
Mm, I mean, I guess that is part of it. And that was Jennifer, you said?
Yeah, so the other one was Chrissy Steele. She's right after her, to be sure nothing has changed since the last one was done.
Jennifer, we're going to go ahead and give that one to you. That is another part of it. If there is any additions to the survey, one, if it's a loan, one is required. We have to make sure nothing has changed with encroachments or easements with anything added. But yeah, you do want to make sure that if your seller puts a shed on, that your new buyer is not getting that on an easement or an encroachment. Great job, Jennifer. Jimmy, you have to get better at finding these big commission ones.
Hey, we're gonna finish this one because like we only got we got a few more left. Hopefully this next one is gonna be,
It's going to be the one.
because we're gonna go to surveys for 400. I think
All
that's it.
right.
That's the winner.
Oh, big commission
you.
question.
Oh, snap.
All right. What is a survey affidavit and when is it commonly used in real estate closings? You can answer again, Vicky, if you want, just to see if you're right and engage and, be interactive with the game. But if you already have one, you won't be able to win again. Wow, this is a big commission question. There's no answers coming through yet. The question is, what is a survey affidavit and when is it commonly used in real estate closings? All right, the first person to get this one right is going to get the big commission. It's not from the surveyor. Sarah Myers. Oh, you already won. Jamie, you already won. Regina Mann. Woohoo! Yes, so it is. A survey affidavit is a sworn statement by the seller affirming that no changes have been made to the property since the last survey. It's commonly used to allow the buyer or lender to accept an existing survey instead of requiring a new one. I love that detailed answer. Who is that? Wow. All right. Well, great job to Regina Mann. See, it feels good, doesn't it, Sarah? At least you know what you were talking about, and that's all that matters. You've got
I
the
think
knowledge to go back.
Sarah always thinks she knows that she's right all the time. That's good
Well,
to see.
it's not that she thinks, she
Fruition.
actually got it right. So she knows.
Yeah, she knows.
So
All
she's
right,
got
y'all.
the backup now.
So do you guys want to try to finish out surveys, or do you want me to pick another one? Finish out surveys or let go to another one. Tell me what you want. Someone throw it in there. Pick another.
Pick
Pick another.
another.
Okay, cool. So we probably need to go to title commitments for 300 for another big commission one.
Let's see. Wow, big commission.
I know
What
that's what.
does Schedule B, Part 1 of a title commitment show? Yeah, don't check your emails and find your latest title commitment, guys. This is not an open textbook test.
Well, I mean, technically they could, but it's going to be too late.
Yeah,
Take too long.
Wow, the facts, you guys are so good. Lots of good information. I mean, it depends on what you see, John. I don't know. Sometimes it's not too much good information. All right. Yeah. Oh. The one person that has got it right already got a prize. So its next person is going to be for Sandy Tams. The Schedule B Part 1 is actually the requirements for closing. So it is what needs to be cleared for closing. Everybody that was saying exceptions, that is Schedule B Part 2. So when you guys get your title commitment or your title search back from the title company, Schedule B Part 1 is where your eyes should go because that's going to tell you what you need or what the title company needs to get you to closing. So Sandy Tams, congratulations. You got a big commission. Many problems equals knowledge. Yep, you always learn something new when there's problems on your title commitments. All right, Jimmy, where are we going?
We're gonna go for another big one at Fun Real Estate Facts for 200.
All right.
I don't
You're
know.
on roll.
I'm 3 for 3.
All right, big commission question. What US holiday weekend is known for a big spike in home shopping activity? I was shocked by this answer. All right, wow, we have a lot of holidays coming in and out. All right, the first person who got it right is going to get it. I'm going to go ahead and show the answer. Memorial Day weekend. Pamela, woo woo! And for those who did not get the email or did not see it from our training last month or 2 months ago, Pamela actually also won our giveaway from our tech class with the TikTok for real estate professionals. And she won it was like a selfie stick with a ring light, but it can also on the other end be a tripod with a ring light. So congratulations, Pamela. All right, there is one more. I'm gonna put you guys, just give me 1 second and then I will be right back. Let me mute real quick.
She's gonna change it because I know where the next one is. I think that's what it is. Yeah. I think that's where it is.
Sorry guys, we have India's out this week. Victoria was talking to seller side and there was a document she hadn't seen before, so she wanted to make sure she explained it right. Very important, make sure we answered that. Okay, so Pamela, you won that one. Great job. We have one more big commission question. I did not change it, I promise. I don't even know where it is. Right.
Where have we not gotten the big? We got the big one on title. I think it's surveys that we haven't got yet. Or is it title vesting? No, I think it's title vesting. I think we're gonna have to go for
Vicky
oh,
said pick 500. She's ready. She
all
won, so
right.
she's
The
ready.
fun real estate facts for 500. Let's
All
go.
right. What US city is known for having the most expensive real estate per square foot?
Your mom.
Right. No, just I will give you a hint. It is not in Florida. Which I don't know if that really helps. There's a lot more options. All right, this one is going to go to number 7. As soon as Lisa gets number 7, I'll show the answer.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. One more error. So the next one would be Chris Everett, NYC.
The answer is actually San Francisco, California. Regularly ranks at the top with prices often exceeding $1,000 per square foot for residential properties. So if you guys got it right, awesome. So Chris, you were number 7, but you said New York City, so that is not right. Who's our next one for anybody say San Francisco?
Yeah,
I did. I said it, but I didn't type it in. Did you not hear me?
I'm San Francisco. California Summer with Sarah Myers, Laura Fleischman.
They all won already. Anybody that hasn't won said San Francisco?
Nope.
All right. Mike just said San Fran. You know what, Mike? We're going to give it to you because nobody else did answer. Well, everybody who answered the San Francisco did already win a prize, which is why we'll go ahead and give it to Mike. You thinking out of the box. I like it. Are you writing the names down at all? Okay. Thank you, ma'am. Got Lisa in the background. She's
Secretary.
my secretary. What is it? What's the
It's like Vanna White, but for like,
Yeah.
but not Wheel of Fortune. So
I'll put down a
maybe
light.
we'll call it Lisa White or something. I don't know.
All right.
All right, let's see what we got next. Let's go. Let's go. I think somebody's going to need title vesting for like 400. I think that's a winner. Well, maybe it's not the winner, but
Oh, I did the wrong one. I'm so sorry, Jimmy. We're doing facts. We're doing real
that's
estate
fine.
facts
Just
for
get it done.
400.
Okay.
I'm sorry. It's what percentage of buyers find their home online first before contacting an agent? It is a range. It's not like to the T. You don't have to put like 85.6%. I would love to give you guys more prizes, believe me. Because the only reason we're not is because I know the people who always answer the questions, and I want those other people to engage too. And Chris put 85.6.
What's the answer?
The answer is about 50% of buyers begin
Hey
their homes.
Google. Hey Google, what's the average? Oh, oops. Sorry.
You forgot to mute.
Kristen Gaynor said more than 50%. She's the first one that wasn't.
Okay, we'll go with do that. So Kristen Gaynor, you won that one. Congratulations. Wow, you guys are high on the number side. Sarah, 96. Jennifer, 98. John, 92. It is low, yeah. Chris Googled it. Well, you know what, Sarah? He didn't win anyway. He's not supposed to be cheating. Chris, come on, do better. Just kidding. All right, Jimmy, which one we doing next?
Title vesting for 400.
Big commission. Last
I
one.
knew that was it. See, that's why I chose that one.
That's the one I skipped last time. What is the
On
difference
purpose.
between tenants in common and joint tenancies?
Alexa, what's the difference between tenants in common and
You're not
joint tenancy?
muted
Does somebody have Alexa like in there that
to
I
be
just
able to
screw you up?
answer. Michael, 50% according to Google. Yeah, it was 50%.
What number you do?
We'll do, you pick.
First person. Well, I don't know.
You want to do first person?
Yeah.
All right, Lisa's picking this number. She said number 1. The answer is tenants in common can own unequal share. Okay, this is going to be if there was an attorney reading this out to you, I'm going to break it down. Tenants in common, it has to go through probate. It passes to heirs if anybody were to pass away. Joint tenancy, it passes to the other person 100%.
The first person was Sarah McIntyre, and she said tenants in common pass it to heirs.
We'll take that. Great job, Sarah. Sarah McIntyre. That was our last big commission too. Woohoo! I'm happy it was somebody not in our area because now me and Lisa actually get to go and drive and deliver it to you, which that's a little exciting for us.
We get to go to the beach.
Mm-hmm. All right, let's go to the next one. All right, Jimmy.
I guess I should unmute when I say go for surveys at a hundo.
Yes. All
We
right.
should do it. Hey, you know what? We should have a title class at the beach. I totally agree. I think that's what we should do, Sarah. Just saying.
Yeah.
I'm down. Let's do it.
On the beach.
They just redid IRB. It's up and it's open now, which is great for closings, but it is up and it's open and it's renovated. So let's do it.
But we gotta wait till you have your baby so you can have a margarita.
Yes, let's wait until after the baby comes so I can have a nice little beach margarita. That would be nice. All right, so what is a survey in real estate? We'll touch base back on the training at the beaches around September. All right. Let's do number. Let's do number 3.
Chrissy Field, and she said defines the boundaries of the property.
All right. It surveys a detailed map showing the boundaries, dimensions, easements, and physical features of a property. Chrissy Seal. Great job. Chrissy didn't know that she was going to, if she was going to make it on the call because she had an appointment this morning. So I'm happy you're here and I'm happy you're answering and showing out. Yes, baby first. Thank you, Sarah. And then I'll be out there. All right. So that one goes to Chrissy. I had to have our rental surveyed twice because of encroachment. Yeah, it's not very fun. That is for sure. All right. What do we have next?
Hey, let's finish out surveys for 500.
All right.
I got 5.
How can a survey affect title insurance coverage? I'll let you guys get a second. I'm gonna see if I can find the Jeopardy song and play it while you guys. Here we go. Oh, that's not it. Can you hear it? Nobody's answered yet, so the music is still going.
Oh, good. First person.
All right, Lisa said first person. A new or up, oh, I have to pause the music. A new or updated survey can have, does that have my video is? Can help remove standard title exceptions, offering the buyer more comprehensive coverage under their policy.
The first person was Andrew, and she said flood may be involved. The next one was encumbrance. The next one was encroachment.
The encumbrance will work. So Chris Everett, you won that one because it will tell us what easements and encroachments are on the survey. So we know how to properly cover the title insurance policy for the buyer. So Chris Everett, congratulations. I'm sure he's sitting next to Sarah, and Sarah probably gave him that answer. But we'll give it to you. Just...
All right. Okay, Chris Everett, since you won again, or won, why don't you pick the next one that has to be located in the title vesting? So one of those 3.
100, 200.
It has to be between 100 and 300.
All right, 300.
300. Title vesting 300. Thank you, sir.
What is joint tenancy with rights to survivorship? So if you guys are listening, we just said this maybe like 3 questions ago. So what is joint tenancy with rights to survivorship? Sarah, he did that one on his own. He did confirm with me though. See, I have a little confidence in him, but I just figured you were there. You had an input. Let's do number 4. It is a form of co-ownership where one owner dies, their share automatically transfers to the surviving owners, bypassing probate. So it transfers 100% to the surviving living partner or...
That would be Reva. She said legal transfer to the partner.
All right, Reva, congratulations. You were number 4. All the people who have won and are still answering the questions and they're correct, you guys are amazing on it. But you guys are always on the calls and always engaging. So that's how you know these questions. You're listening. All right, what do we want to do next?
Let's go ahead to title commitment for 200.
All right. She's sweet. All right, what is Schedule A of a title commitment? We did Schedule B 1. What are you thinking?
I already saw the answers, so I can't pick.
Okay. Let's do number 9. If we get there. Before B. I mean, yeah, I guess you're not wrong, Michael. Are we gonna get a number? Number 9 is gonna get the prize. Do we have a number 9? What number are we at? Do you know?
4, 5. Six.
I went too high on the number for this one. You got it?
I'm in Andy, flip one, it tells
Number
me-
5.
All right. Schedule A lists the basics information about the transaction. So it is the who and what, such as the buyer, seller, purchase price, and the title insurance coverage. So it was Andrea?
Yep.
Andrea, congratulations. All right. What are we feeling next? And if you guys have any questions about these answers, please let me know. I know this is like a fun and engaging one, but still, if you have questions, put them in the chat. What are you feeling, Jimmy? If you're talking, you're muted.
Sarah Meyer said, get the.
I think we need to go. We need to mix it up and go to title and closing terms for 500.
All right, let's do it. What does the term cloud on title mean, and how can it affect closing? We'll go with the first one on this one.
Reva said, that's Reva, Kristen, Vicky, Diane, Lana. So Lana would be the first one, and she said some lien closing delay.
A cloud on title refers to any issue or claim that may affect the legal ownership of a property. It can delay or prevent closing until it's resolved. So what was
Lana said some lien closing delay.
All right, Miss Lana, congratulations. You guys knew this one. All right. Great. You know that those are words you don't want to hear when you have a contract.
Let's do title closing terms for 400. 400.
What is title insurance and who does it protect? And then we'll do number 5. Lisa, you let me know when we got 5. Yeah. Okay. Ready?
We got 5, but they've already won.
Okay. Is there somebody who answered it that hasn't won though? No?
You want me to type it in there so I can win?
Yeah, do it.
Lana has it, doesn't she?
She won last one.
Oh, she won last one. Well, then here, boom.
All right, Jimmy won.
I'm just kidding. Give it someone. I'm just playing. Somebody else copy that. And
All right,
paste
come on, guys.
Who came in with training room to everyone.
That's
claims
Jimmy.
ownership.
it. Yeah, that's.
All right, so
Just gonna
let's
start pasting. Oh, sorry.
come on, guys. The answers are there. Sarah, I don't mind winning again if it's an issue.
All right, so we need let's see who hasn't won in here.
Oh, Julie.
There we go. There we go. But
All
Julie who?
right.
Julie who? It says Julie iPhone. So I don't know if that's gonna count. We don't know who it is.
Powell.
That's not the last.
Okay.
All
Thank
right,
you.
title. So the answer is title insurance protects the buyer from financial loss due to defects or disputes in the property title, like unknown liens or ownership claims. So it protects the buyer from previous ownership claims. Congratulations, guys, and those who were on the call, because I think we have like 60 people on the call who
Wait.
did not answer and not know this.
Wait, I think we missed somebody. Did Kimberly McGowan win? What did you say? Pick 5, right?
Yeah.
So we have. Is Sheila McGoldon a new owner and insurance of past ownership, good chain of title? No, that's not the right answer, right?
Mm-mm.
Okay.
All right, so Julie Powell, you won. Congratulations. All right. All right, couple more.
All right, let's close out title and closing terms for 300.
Let's do it.
John Evans says he's gonna actually get this one right.
No, we'll see. Come on, John. What is a title? Let me try again.
Wait, he can't answer that one. I think he's in the bathroom.
What is a title search and why is it important? I don't think that's right. All right, we've got a couple that have an answer. So I'm gonna go with the first one. It may be Kimberly, actually. A title search is a review of public records. Oh, let me turn my music on. To confirm the legal ownership of a property and to check for liens or claims. It ensures the buyer gets a clear title. So yeah. Okay, John. You won, John. Confirms who owns title. All right. Great job, guys.
Just a few more to go. I hope you guys are ready to rock and roll. We're gonna go to title commitments for 500. I think that's where we're gonna go next.
All right, let's do it. How can a title commitment reveal potential issues that may delay or prevent closing? Thank you. I keep forgetting. We'll do it to the first one.
With a roadmap of transaction.
I think it reveals potential issues that may delay or prevent closing.
I think the answer is in the
I think the
question.
answer's in the question for the
So WIPA was the first one, that had the one roadmap of transaction, and then we got Kimberly McGowan showing liens encumbrances that need to be cleared before closing.
All right, so the answer is a title commitment may show unresolved liens, ownership disputes, boundary issues, or missing legal documents in its requirement or exceptions. If it is not addressed before closing, then yes, it can delay in the transaction or even make it uninsurable. So who was the first one you said? WIPA?
WIPA said roadmap of transaction, and then Kimberly McGowan said showing liens, encumbrances that need to be cleared before closing. So who wins?
Kimberly. Who is it? Kimberly McGowan?
Yeah.
Kimberly McGowan, congratulations. And if I am butchering your name, I apologize. It's not my strong suit. Title is my strong suit.
Good job.
All right. Were we gonna do 400 or we're going up to 200?
I would tell you, but John is like screaming in the background over here. So we're going 400 for title commitments.
All right. What is found in Schedule B, Part 2? And why is it important? So I told you earlier what's in Schedule B, Part 2, but why is it important? If you remember what it was that I said. That's the tricky part. I'll give it to the first person in the chat that gets it correct. Natasha. Did Natasha win?
Oh.
Natasha, congratulations. It is exceptions, even though you did not say why it's important, but items not covered by title insurance policies, such as easements, restrictions, or unpaid taxes. That's why it's important to know what you're not covered with. But yes, it is exceptions. You doubted yourself. Don't ever doubt yourself. There's a question mark there. Congratulations, but I need to know your last name. If you can also put that in the chat, because I don't know just Natasha. Alrighty. 100, 200 for title vesting.
We're gonna go 100 for title. Actually, let's go real estate fun facts for 100.
Oh,
It's gone.
that's,
Yeah,
is it gone?
yeah, it's
Yeah.
gone. Title vesting 100. We only got those two left, so go 100 then two.
Okay. What does vesting mean in real estate?
Music.
Nope, thank you. Since these are the last two, the first person who answers it correctly, who has not won, will win.
Prototype.
Sarah, we probably need to read our answers first. All right. I'm gonna butcher that name. Lisa, will you help me? Under Natasha.
I don't see it. It's probably in the other chat. I only see the one chat.
Oh, it is. Jimmy, can you say that name for me? Because I'm gonna butcher it. Under Natasha's.
Which one?
Maggio? Mad. It's got an iPhone next to it. Right above Sarah's not ho.
Is it Magoo's? Magoo is what is it? I can't.
Magoo-
It's
Magoo's.
not. Yeah, it's. I can't
Magoo's?
even. Who is that? Magoo. Who is that?
Magoo's iPhone.
Magoo's iPhone. Who's that?
Maggie. I said Maggie. Maggie.
Maggie.
Marie.
Cool. Thank you.
Thank you. And then Natasha, I still need your last name. Please put it in the chat. Maggie. And then the last name is Marino. Lisa's writing down all the names. Okay. All right. Vesting refers to how a person or people hold legal title or ownership to a property. So you guys got it. All right, last question.
I think we should go for title vesting for 200. I think.
Are you sure?
Yeah, I think we should go for that.
All right, what is sole ownership? Natasha put her last name in the chat too, Lisa. Okay. First person who has not won gets it right. Has Kimberly won? McGowan, right? Yes. All right, Sarah Shinneberry.
No, it's Sarah Myers. Oh, Sarah Shinneberry's in there?
Yeah.
Yeah, she'd be the next one.
All right, Sarah Shinneberry, you are correct. It is sole ownership, means the property is owned by one individual and their name alone. So a single person, single owner. This is good info. I love the Jeopardy, Lisa. I will absolutely share this. It's a link that it goes into just the Jeopardy.